Hello and welcome to the Dwyer Instruments instructional video for the TS2 digital temperature switch. My name is Ken Mullane. I'm one of the Associate Field Sales Engineers for Dwyer Instruments. Today we're going to be going through a list of the key parameters to the TS2 controller as well as an example programming guide for one of the default units. The first parameter we'll mention is the SP parameter for set point. The set point parameter is able to be accessed from the front screen without entering the main list of parameters. This is normally done after the initial programming has been done, so that way you can do minor adjustments to your set point. To access the full list of parameters, the user will hold down the set key. Once the user holds down the set key, a 0 will appear, and at this point you can input the password to get into the full list of parameters. The default password is 0, so press set one more time and that will show SP on the display. From there you can press up and down to access the other parameters as well. Now that you see the SP parameter, if you press the up key you'll reach R0. R0 is the differential or hysteresis to the set point control. If you press up one more time you'll reach the R1 parameter, which is the low limit to where you can set your set point. If you press the up key another time you'll reach R2, which is the high limit or the highest that you can set your set point. The next parameter after these R1 and R2s is going to be D0. D0 is default set for CO for cooling, but you can switch to HT for heating. When you continue to press up through the parameters, you'll reach the P1 parameter. P1 is the ambient probe adjustment. The ambient probe adjustment can be used when the display is not reading correctly. If your temperature is reading 5 degrees higher than it should, you can go to this P1 parameter, program it to -5, and it will then display the proper temperature on the display. The parameter directly after P1 is P4. This is the decimal point adjustment. When set to yes, there will always be a decimal point on the display. If set to no, then there will only be a decimal point when you're below 100 degrees. The next parameter is H5. This is the password for the parameter list. This is default set to 0, but you can set it as high as 99. Following this parameter is H6. H6 is the sensor probe type. It can either be set to PTC or NTC thermistors. For most applications, not all the parameters will need to be used. What we're going to do next is go through an example of how to program a TS2 to where it'll heat up to 100 degrees, turn off, and then turn back on once it reaches 95 degrees. This will be done with a Dwyer programmed unit that comes straight from our factory, not one that can be pre-programmed by an original equipment manufacturer. The first step will be to press and hold the set key until the 0 appears. Once the 0 appears, press the set key again to display SP. To enter the set point parameter, press set one more time. We will now increase it to 100 degrees. Press set again to save. Now press the up key one more time to reach the R0 parameter. Press set again to enter this parameter and then increase it to 5.0. Now press the set key one more time to save. Now press the up key until you see D0. When you press set on D0, you'll see C0 for cooling. Now you'll want to press the up or down key in order to see HT. Once you see HT for heating, press set. These are all the parameters that you will need to set in order for this to work for how we want it programmed. Now press the down and set key together to return back to the main screen. Now back at the main screen, you can see the dot above the 70. That means that the relay has turned on and is trying to heat up to the set point. Please note that since we wanted the temperature controller to heat from 95 up to 100, we set the R0 parameter to 5 as the differential. Now if the D0 parameter were set to CO instead of HT, we would have it cool from 105 down to the set point of 100. Remember, if you are programming multiple TS2 units, the TS2-K configuration key is available. This key allows you to program one unit and then take the programming from there and put it into the next couple units. Thank you for your time today and watching the Dwyer Instrument video on how to program and operate the TS2 temperature switch. If you have any further questions, please consult our website, www.dwyer-inst.com.